guys, welcome back to another video of Fish Run Outdoors. Today we are going to be building our own homemade rod sleeves. So let's jump into it. Alright, so we are going to be building this rod sleeve for my 7-foot light action spinning rod. It's more of a 610 now. Top 2 inches snapped off. But I do have this paired with Carbon X. So let's get into it. So first step you want to do is need this braided cordage. So this is what they make the rod sleeves out of. You can find it on Amazon. I'll have it linked down in the description of this video. But for a spinning rod, you want 1.5 inch. It's about $15 for 25 feet of this, which you can make 4 rod sleeves. But I did find one, but it takes like a month to get here, but it's 100 foot for like $22. And if you do a bait casting, you want a 1 inch. And I'm just going to make a spinning rod today. So right now I have it crimped off because I just built 3 other ones. So I'm going to pull that off. And it's going to be frayed like this. So you're going to take your lighter. And you're just going to melt the edge a little bit. This will catch and light like paper. So you just really got to be careful to get it kind of like cinch up a little bit. So the next step you're going to do, set that down, and you're going to fold it over itself once and then twice. I like to grab from way down here and just do a quick snap. Oh, that's, yeah, like happened here. It started unfrayed down to here. So now, like, that's really, really tall. That's about 1 inch tall. You don't want that, so you want to kind of slide it up a little bit, so it's more like that. And then you're going to do it one more time. And this time can be tricky, but you just got to keep it all going and then kind of push it in like that. And then you got that, and there'll be little frayed edges. And the best thing I found to get rid of those is there's a little bit of heat. Alright, now that you got that, it's still kind of closed. You can keep it at this. It depends on how big your guides are. But if you're running like Fuji, KL, H, like high frame guides, that's what I have on my custom. Or if they're like taller guides in general, this one's not too tall. But then you want to open it up. So to do that, you take yourself a piece of 2-inch PVC pipe, put it over a heat gun, and you put it between 2 boards to pinch it. And you can see this is about, I think it's about close to 1.5 inches tall almost. That's backwards for you. But it says 2.39. So this will fit over my guides. And to get it to fit over your guides, you take a heat gun, you put it in a little piece of wood, and hook it up to here. I kind of just have it on, so I just have to hit this toggle switch to turn it on and off. It's a lot easier because this isn't the best stand for now, but it works pretty well. So what you're gonna do is you're just going to slide this on just here, like not too far over. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's the end of the pipe right there. I turn this on, pull this out, set that over here. And I'm just going to kind of run it back and forth over the heat. I go about 5 seconds on each side. Then I flip. And then I stop. And then I put it on the ground. And I put this PVC pipe over it. Now you see why I have it on. And just use that, because if I try to go like this, it might tip over. So, and you just kind of want to get flat and open like that. So now it wants to say shut, so you're just gonna go over again. Let that heat up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now it will stay like that. And it stays shut over here, but it opens up right here. So it's a little bit easier to get your guides on there. And if you have taller guides, you might want to get a taller PVC pipe. Don't know, I think this one's 1.5 inches. Might be 2 inches. But we can see. Oh, I didn't turn it on. But let's see. Okay, so it's 1 inch. Or 2 inch PVC pipe. And yeah, inside diameter of 1.5. So now that you have the end of your PVC pipe formed, you just pull it out a little bit, and then you're gonna grab your rod, and you're just gonna slide it onto your rod. However far you want to go down. Well, I guess that's as far as I'll go down, which is actually perfect. I like to go to the handle. Go to the handle, because then when you put the shrink tube on the top, it'll be right in front of your hook keeper. So now that this is literally the perfect length, you're going to grab this end of it, and cinch. It has kind of a factory form on the tip of it. On the end of the roll, I'm just going to run my lighter over it again, just to make sure it doesn't unravel. It's already kind of heated up, so it won't fray. And then you'll have to take some heat shrink tube. This is 1/2 inch. And then so I use 1/2 inch on my spinning rods. Can't remember the diameter of the ones I'm going to use for my bait casting. I haven't made those ones quite yet, but I think it's 3/8 inch for bait casting. But you want to cut about 1.25 inches, 1.25 inches off of your shrink tube. I'll also link this heat shrink tube in the description. I like this stuff so far, since it's all black. A lot of this has writing on it, and it'll say like model number, or like a PVC pipe. Like it has all that writing on it, like to identify it. But you don't really want that on your rod sleeve, because then it's not going to look as good. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab your rod sleeve. You're going to pinch it, you're gonna fold it in half, and then fold it in half again. Kind of open up your rod sleeve, or the heat shrink tube, and slide it on there. And then I give it about 1/8 of an inch overhang, and that's worked pretty well for me. So I'm gonna turn on my heat gun again, and you just want to go low and slow with this. So it won't do that. Alright. And just go low and slow. And you just want to keep it so it doesn't burn or it doesn't shrink down too much on one side. So I'm just going to keep it going slow, going back and forth. Make sure you get both sides. How you know you're getting down to like the right size with the shrink tube is you'll start to see like the ribs. I don't know if you can see that, but it kind of starts to get little ribs. It forms two the pattern of the braided tubing. Alright guys, I do not know how much you guys saw. My phone died, and that's what I'm filming off of. But I got this all finished. So now it's time to double check. Make sure it fits. I have to keep this on the rod for a while. It's coiled up in a box, so it's kind of curled, and boom. Look at that. Perfect DIY rod socks. Super easy and cheap to make, and protect your rods. Here's how all of mine look now. And boom. All of those all finished and done. Nice easy way to protect your rods. Doesn't cost you that much. So please like and subscribe, share this video, save this video, and try it yourself. It's pretty easy. Easy way to protect your rods. Stay tuned. Peace.